closed and find out the most comfortable position of the body. Adjust and align the position of the body. Eyes are closed. So you are understanding how fast we are settled. So how fast does not mean that we are in a hurry. We are just aware, settled in the comfort behind and beyond the thoughts of the coming and going into the mind. And as we have been doing, you are looking at the neck joint, purely awareness, experience, sensation, comfort, and steadiness. It is satoguna. You see, there is a movement of the mind is rajoguna, and we experience sensation, comfort, and steadiness. That is satoguna. And that very steadiness, experience of the steadiness is tamoguna. We are going to understand that this is very subtle area of meditation. So you are looking at the entire body, So the instructions and the steps is a movement of the mind from the one state to the other. Is basically a rajoguna, but rajoguna inside. Rajoguna inside means satoguna. So it means rajoguna is dominated by the satoguna. So say for example, I say look at the entire body being there. So now you feel the steadiness in the body. So that is tamoguna dominated by the satoguna. Stillness, inertness is all about tamoguna, but it is highlighted by the satoguna. That is why we are aware of the body that is still. In rajoguna, we feel the sensation, we experience the comfort. Again, rajoguna is also dominated by the satoguna. That is very important. So any movement in the body means what? It is rajoguna. So mind triggers. Some thought triggers the mind, the past impression triggers the mind, and that trigger goes to the body, and then we say, oh, body is moving. So understanding is very important. Again, look at the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. Feel the sensation, comfort, and steadiness. So the knowledge of sensation, comfort, and steadiness is satoguna. So in that satoguna, we are seeing a movement, that means the rajoguna. We are also seeing the steadiness, tamoguna. So it is not that we have to destroy the tamoguna, we have to destroy the rajoguna. No, it demands a very subtler understanding. Where will we go to being carefree? Being carefree, mind is not me. Or I would say, the movement of the mind is not me. Two things. So when I say mind is not me, whatever the thoughts, feelings, sensation experienced by the mind is not me. So where it is happening in the mind that is also not me. So how do I know it? I observe. I watch. Thought is coming, thought is going, feeling is there, no feeling is there. Sometimes we feel as if we are absorbed into the emptiness and the darkness. Suddenly another thought triggers. So we are just watching. So there are two things. One is the watcher and other what we are watching. To make it simple, I know the thought is there in the mind. I know I'm not doing anything to the thought. That is the meaning. Let the thought come, let it go. Sometime you go outside your house, you see the traffic on the road. You do nothing, you're just aware. So never think that thoughtlessness is the way of meditation. Totally detached. And we are all are detached. Best part is we are all detached. We don't recognize it. That is the problem. So what is the recognition? Recognition is the awareness. Recognition is the awareness. And that awareness is the observer, knower, witness. Another way to understand it, we understand, means satoguna. Satoguna, and we are understanding that is rajoguna. That the knower, seer, observer is always separate from what we observe. I'm looking at you, for example, I'm separate from you. Same way, I look at the thought, and when I have an awareness, I'm separate from the thought, detachment comes. Viveka comes, discernment comes. So we have helped the mind to settle in that knowledge. We purified the mind today, and we will raise our awareness. So, first point of awareness, comfort and steadiness in the body. Second point of awareness, you are looking inside the forehead in the space. Third point of awareness, casually you drop Om Namah Shivaya. This is in educating the mind. Casually, gently, Om Namah Shivaya. Steadiness in the body, looking inside the forehead in the space, dropping Om Namah Shivaya. Become aware of the entire rib cage. And we don't move the entire body, we only move the chest, breathing. It's a gentle and a short breath with awareness every time you inhale. Expand your chest. Every time you contract, you feel the contraction in the rib cage. Om Namah Shivaya continues, steadiness continues. As if you are enjoying the breathing, dropping Om Namah Shivaya in the steadiness of the body, it keeps the mind within. Notice any resistance caused by the mind. You endure it. You tell your mind, I will continue doing it. You'll feel the sudden changes in your experiences. Continue to do it. Don't get distracted by the changes in the experiences. Om Namah Shivaya continues also. And now stop this step. Allow the breath to go to the normal breathing pattern. Continue to pay attention or keep looking at the tip of both the nostrils and check if the flow of the breath from both the nostrils are almost equal. If it is not equal, say for example, if the left flow has a less flow of the breath as compared to the right, so pay attention on the left. You're doing nothing, just awareness on the flow of the breath from the nostril, which has a less flow, and if they are equal, wonderful. Pay your attention on the flow of the breath from both the nostrils. Now again become aware, or you're already aware of the stillness in the body. Look inside the forehead in the space. Om Namah Shivaya continues, and this time we are doing the belly breathing. You inhale into the belly, expands like a balloon. You exhale from the belly, contracts. The belly button touches the spine during exhalation. Belly button goes out in the state of the steadiness. Om Namah Shivaya. Continue. It is again gentle breathing, but obviously there is a hissing sound. It is not deep silent. Continue breathing Om Namah Shivaya. Body remains steady except the movement of the belly. Belly breathing continues. Om Namah Shivaya continues. The stillness in the body continues. We are not forcing, but obviously it is the breath with the sound. Why? We will talk about that later. And stop it. Allow the breath to return to its normal breathing pattern. Your mind might have experienced some resistance. No issue. You register into your mind as a memory. So next time when we do it, there should not be any resistance. Continue to pay attention on the flow of the breath. Why to pay attention on the flow of the breath? If the flow of the breath is equal from both the nostrils, your mind is already inside. You need not to worry. What? Even if the thoughts are there, yes. So, but how do you explain this? So one is the surface mind. What is the surface mind? Where the thoughts are constantly coming and going. And then another level is the thinking mind. So we are not thinking at this time. See that? And we are paying attention to the flow of the breath. Now return again to be aware of the entire body. Stillness is there. Looking inside the forehead, Om Namah Shivaya continues. And the third type is the breathing, where we inhale first into belly, then into the chest. Breathe out from the belly and the chest. Start breathing. So your attention moves from the belly to the chest during inhalation and the exhalation. Om Namah Shivaya. Continue. Stillness. Continue. Longer, deeper. That is where I say we don't breathe silently. We are breathing with a hissing sound because it is a longer breath. If the flow of the breath is equal, exhalation becomes challenging. Why the breath returns in one go. And it is okay. Now stop this. Allow the breath to return to its normal breathing pattern. Pay attention to the flow of the breath. On the other side, you are already aware of the stillness in the body. You are also aware of the surface mind, where the thoughts are going and coming. What is the surface mind? The traffic is moving outside your home, and you simply become aware, oh, there is a traffic. That's all. At the same time, you are settling into a new experiences. Yes, new experiences. That is wonderful. What is that experience? As if it is coming deeper from behind and beyond the mind. That is our third layer of existence. That is what we say the spiritual consciousness. It is experienced in the mind. And second layer from inside is the mental, subtle, psychological. And the outermost is physical, is experienced with the name and the form and the color and the shape and the size, etc., etc. So what we have started now, we should pick up those insight, those experiences which has nothing to do with the mind and also the physical level. You see, we are learning how the masters learned, how they discovered the principles. Now we will not make any noise of the breath. Deep, silent, slow breathing. Do not breathe very deep so that you feel discomfort. Why discomfort? If you feel the discomfort, it is the subtle level, middle level, the mental level, and the physical. So, but you do the deep, silent, slow breathing where you experience the comfort. First thing, you should experience, the movement of the belly and the rib cage, no doubt. Now we want to go to tap what is beyond the mind through the mind itself. You will understand it easily. You have done it many a times. So as you inhale, move the mind from the top center of the head down into the spine, reaching to the tailbone. Breathing out, moving the mind from the tailbone, mind rises up, reaching to the top center of the head. Now, the beauty of our journey is that we both are conscious. We know what we are doing, and we also know why we are doing it. Why I said this? There is no chance of any hallucinations, imaginations. Why? Because we are consciously entering into meditation. Stillness in the body, deep, silent, and slow breathing, moving the mind from the top center of the head. During inhalation, it reaches to the tailbone, while breathing out from the tailbone, it reaches to the top of the head. During inhalation and exhalation, during inhalation, you start singing Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya ends at the tailbone. During exhalation, Om begins at the tailbone, ends with the top center of the head. Om Namah Shivaya. So maintain your awareness so you know the physical level, physical body. And you know this purely mental at the subtler level. Mental experiences, movement of the mind along the spine, singing of Om Namah Shivaya. But there is still a new experience that comes to the mind from above. We do not imagine that this experience will come, but a new experience surges in the mind. We experience everything in the mind, but one thing we can make it clear, oh, there is some new experiences are taking. Like the visions and the colors that we have been seeing, they indicate something deeper. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 3 levels. We know the script Om Namah Shivaya. So at least my eyes can see it, ears can listen to it. So they are the physical level. But we are doing it through our mind with understanding. So it's a subtle psychological level. But when we do it, Om Namah Shivaya, with understanding what we are doing, I am not. What is there? Shivaya. So that Shivaya, that Shiva consciousness is subjective. The first two layers are objective from outside. Whether you say Om Namah Shivaya, you don't say Shiva is already there. But why we are saying to realize the Shiva? And now allow the breath to be normal and no Om Namah Shivaya now for a while. Now we will apply the same. Outermost level is the physical. Second level is the mental, psychological. And third level is the spiritual. Spiritual level is beyond the name and the form and the words and the expression. So those flashes and insight, when enters into the mind, we experience it. For example, physical level, your body, my body. Mental level, which is known as adhyatmic level. So it is the mind communication. So it is also known as the subtle level because my sense organ cannot see what I'm speaking. And third level is the sanctity. It is just into the consciousness. That is subjective. The two are objective. There is a flow of water, physical. Sense of calmness. My sense organ do not feel the calmness. It is the mind. So it is subtle. It has the memory of the calmness. But from where that calmness has come, if I am not attached to anything, it comes from deeper within. Mountain, for example, the mountain. We see the mountain. But when I challenge to hike on the mountain, it is the mind. And now I say that let me worship mountain. What that means? A recognition of a higher consciousness in me as it is in the mountain also. That's why mountain peak is very high. Your house, so that is the outermost level, physical. Inner peace and the joy in the house, that is subtle psychological level. But that origin of the peace and the calmness comes from above the mind. It is the spiritual kind. And now relationships. So we have a relationship. Physical is perceived easily, mental is more psychological, subtle, and the spiritual. So we start with the physical and the mental. I relate myself to the Shiva. You can just communicate. No, I don't see. You will never see it, or you will see the image. thought image. Shiva, I am keeping my mind on you so that you reveal. You just communicate. You just want to build up a relationship. You are already within me, you are everywhere. And when the Shiva is everywhere, so when we see outside, we may see it as an image, but when we see inside, it is pure consciousness. We have related. And now start being aware of the space in front. You are saying, "Oh," thought image of the Shiva appears. When you say, "Namah, I am not," Shivaya. No issue. First few minutes, you just see that you are migrating from the physical thought image. When you say Namah, I am not, you are migrating to the subtler level where you declare I am not. What is left? Shivaya, subjective awareness, consciousness. So outside thought image is the Shiva. Seeing it is a subtler level. After that, Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Mentally you are doing it. Namah. Om. You are relating when you are saying Om, subtler, physical. But your I means your awareness is something deeper. Namaha, that is why Namaha. Shivaya. Om. Namaha. Shivaya. Om. Namaha Shivaya. Om Namaha Shivaya. Om Namaha Shivaya. Om Namaha Shivaya. So this time we are extraordinarily attentive and aware. Thought image Namah. So when I am not only the thought image, but also the subtler level is transcended. While when you say Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. So that thought image helps you to return and do the mantra again. So the mind is not distracted anywhere. Are you understanding? I believe so. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya. Continue to explore, recognize the three levels as long as you can sit would be a better thing.